Good afternoon, people. Tea Time with Coach Feli is back here again. And today I have a chamomile tea, a very relaxing tea for the afternoon time. You want to relax, let your hair down, literally. And this is served in a very beautiful cup. I got this from Shan Tea House. If you're interested in beautifully handmade cup with very interesting customized color, please do go check them out at Tanjung Pagar Road. And yes, today's chamomile tea, because I am in that mode where I'm trying to relax myself. It has been a very crazy week. But again, we are back on the topic. This is the third week of the month, which means I'm going to cover topics related to leadership and team. Today's question is from Jim. Jim Lim is from Atelier Design Studio. He does renovation, right, for home renovation and stuff. You can also check them out, Atelier Design Studio. And Jim's question is, how do you recruit people who would stay? How do you recruit people who would stay? So I will interpret this question as, how do you retain the talent? I have a previous episode on how to attract millennial talents. Please check them out if that is who you are looking for. So today I'm going to talk about how do you retain those talents, right? How do you make people stay? Obviously, I always come up with acronyms, and today's acronym is going to be BCP, not Business Continuity Plan, but the BCP stands for the 3 factors that I find will help you retain talents in your organization. And B, let's start with B. B stands for belonging. And I've been reading quite a lot of articles and reports recently on what will make people feel engaged, emotionally connected to organizations, and what would make them stay and dramatically improve retention. And coupled with my experience working with a lot of business leaders, business owners, and observing their team, what will really make people click and what will motivate them to stay for the long haul, I think the word belonging is very, very important. When people have their best friends in their company, when people have very good relationship and they feel like they are part of a bigger family, when they feel like they're at home when they walk in the office, and all the faces are faces that they would love to see every day. This kind of, when they feel that they are surrounded by people who share similar values, this is what I mean by sense of belonging. When you can build your workplace, your culture, your team, to the point where every single team member feels that they are part of the big family, and they feel that, yes, I have a sense of pride that I belong to this company, that is one huge factor that will make them stay. So this is, again, a big homework, right? Normally it takes many steps to get there, but I would always advise people, take it one step at a time. Have in mind what's the ideal workplace culture that you would want to have. How are you planning to create systems or habits or rituals for the team that will foster that kind of trust and connection within the team? So that is B. What is C? C stands for challenge. Now, it is a very different time right now where a lot of the workforce comprise millennials as well as Gen Z even, right? And some Gen X, also still quite a lot of Gen X people, but if you can see the percentage, they are really shifting compared to, let's say, 10-20 years ago, when baby boomers still make up most of the workforce. Now, at this current point of time, if you don't challenge these people to stretch them, to stretch their ability, after a while they will feel kind of bored, and they find that they want to go to another ship where they can have some exciting things to learn, to grow, to push themselves. So when they are challenged to grow in their role, in their position, they are again more likely to stay. So again, think about, in the program, in the grand scheme of things, when you bring people in, how are you going to make sure that they continue to grow, that they have to learn and adapt, and they have to continue learning, invest in their own personal development to be able to cope with the expectations for the role. When it remains the same day in, day out, and they have to do the exact same thing 10 years down the road, you may not even make it to 10 years. Maybe after 1 year, they will decide to leave. that is also a statement backed by statistics. If you want to find out more about where do you get all these numbers, come talk to me. So that is C. That is about keep challenging the team to grow. Last time when I had a team in corporate, I remember that I used to even hold in-house Toastmasters meeting, and that was me pushing them to grow in their confidence, in their public speaking. And I told them straight up, guys, right now I may still be representing the team and addressing the crowd, but in the future I expect all of you to take turns to step up to the stage and represent the team, because I want to challenge you to be the better version of yourself. And last time I don't really penalize them on every single mistake. My thing that I always tell the team that I was with, and this was a team that really stayed with me, right? 90% millennials, and they stick with me, was that I always challenge them that they have to be better at any point of time than the version of themselves 6 months before. So when they come to me, I feel that I'm not there yet, I'm not hitting what I expect myself to do. And I'm like, did I expect you to hit this ideal, perfect person? No. What did I ask you to do? To be a better version of myself compared to 6 months ago. Okay, so have you done that? Yes, I think I have grown so much in 6 months. Then that's fine. So to me, as long as you challenge yourself to grow and continue to be better every single time, that's what I am looking out for. Now, we arrive at the last letter, which is the letter P. And here, P stands for, drum roll, can you guess? Yeah, so the letter P that I'm going to talk about relates to progress. So on top of challenging them to grow in their personal development, I think a lot of the workers, the employees, team members right now, they're really looking to see what is the future for them. When their leaders can plan out their progress path for them, and it makes it very visible, and they know exactly, oh, in 1 year's time, I'm expected to hit this. In 2 years' time, I have to learn to be a leader. In 3 years' time, I'm going to be managing a team in blah, 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 blah. And when they can see the path laid out in front of them, they will feel very inspired to stay. Because again, it is hitting every milestone, right? That is the time that they invest the energy. And that is how they can see, oh, I do have a future in this company and I should stay with them for the long haul. Because if I were to leave right now, I will have wasted whatever effort, whatever great work that I have done the last few years. So again, guys, it may sound simple, the BCP, the establishing a sense of belonging, challenging your team members to constantly grow and be a better version of themselves, as well as this progress, planning out your people's progress so that they know where they are heading. That is also, like in a ship, if you think about it, that when they join your ship, they know that, oh, I will start as the lowest position in the ship, but after a while I can progress to the leader of the crew, I can progress to the first mate, and so on, and eventually maybe I can be a mini captain on my own. And that's really, again, giving them something to look forward to. So if you are still wondering how do you do this, I happen to be running a webinar with some of my team members next Wednesday. It's happening at 3:30 to 5, and this is about the top 3 employee engagement strategies for 2021. So if you are keen to check it out, do DM me and I'll send you the details. Yeah. So if leadership and team, how to attract and as well as how to retain talent is important to you, DM me, send me a direct message, and I'll give you the details on our webinar next week. So until then, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to spread the word as well. And I am still welcoming more questions and wish lists. Do send me what you want me to talk about for the upcoming episodes. It can be related to, reminder, money stuff, sales, marketing, money management. Can be related to your operations. How do you appreciate clients? How do you run your operations? How do you make sure your people are effective? And leadership and team. How do you grow your team? How do you recruit certain type of people? How do you make sure that they constantly hit performance? All these things. And the fourth is personal growth. So look out for my next episode next week, which will be on personal growth and mindset. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.